it was like really funny to do it, where you could like block off the ramp.
Yeah.
And by funny, I mean pure evil.
Yeah.
The Shakur's Plateau is the map that always comes back to mind. Because I don't proxy racks, but back then I did. It was too good not to. You build 3 bunkers, the game is over.
Well, that was the map. Do we blame that map for why they then started adding destructible rocks at the bottom of ramps?
Well, that was actually actually the natural. You would put 3 here, like 1, 2, 3, and it was in range of the hatch.
Oh no, I remember that.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about now. Yeah, you're right.
You could kind of do it on a map like this if you did it fast enough, but I think the creep speed spread change.
Yeah,
those words were supposed to be in a different order, but
I know what you're saying.
That patch kind of made it tougher because the creep spreads a lot faster in this day and age.
2 spine crawlers going down behind this. That is the beginning of the answer to this.
And a factory back home, so he's thinking about his follow-up during all of this. This second bunker is the one that's going to be in range of the hatchery. And of course, he'd like to keep that spine crawler from rooting.
Well, he'd like to, but he's not going to do much about it.
One SCV repair is not going to be enough to stop this, but both spines are in range of the bunkers, so...
Oh, transfuse though. Nice.
You can, I mean, a spine crawler that's properly positioned will not be targetable by the bunker, but he doesn't really... excuse me, Scar doesn't really care. She's going to just surround it with the lings, try to rush this down. Oh. But these Marines are killing a lot. Most of the lings are dead. One of the spine crawlers looks like it's going to get picked off.
This is not... I don't think that was well done by her.
Yeah, Masa steps forward in an interesting way because he's like, I want to just clean up the Zerglings, get to the back of the base, and pick off. Should have salvaged that a little bit earlier. Oh, wow, he actually got it.
Isn't that surprising how much you can salvage out of that? Does it shock you, Nate?
It does shock. Well, I thought it was going to die, okay?
It's like the Reaper for me where I'm like, well, that's a dead Reaper. And then it squeezes through, hops over a cliff, and gets out, and I'm like, oh my god. It's not even that what it can do from this point bothers me, it's just that it is alive that bothers me. And it's the same with Bunker. Sometimes the guy's like, oh yeah, I should salvage that with like 2 health left, and whamp! 75 minerals. Okay. All right, buddy.
The Terran vibe that you get from that is when you have those Reaper fights in the middle of the map, and you're like, they both started shooting each other at the same time. I have no idea what's going to happen. It's like, sometimes I win, sometimes I lose. But if you lose your first Reaper, you're just dead. Double Marauder is the follow-up. What is going on?
Yeah, I'm getting this news handed down to me here from the back room by DG Perplexer himself. And I saw this story develop as it was happening, but Adrian Harris, the WCS commissioner, some people call him the architect, has actually entered the building. Presumably to fire Fear Dragon on the spot, and I think that's really harsh, but I do applaud Blizzard's willingness to be that abrupt and direct about it.
It's the tough love protocol.
Yeah.
You know, they want you to know what's going on, but they're not too embarrassed of the actions they have to take to do it to you, to your face.
He was talking about like if you give a moose a muffin or something like that. And
you know, that's just...
In that moment, I knew he had to be fired.
I don't know why he's disrespecting Canadian culture so
I don't
much.
get it.
It's
like if you want to be that way, you know.
Yeah. Lair is going to be finished up very soon for Scarlet, though. Interested to see what direction she goes. What is that? Is that...
I think that's a tube of ice cream.
Is that a tube of ice cream? Is that a
little bit of Mark Deiser time, too, because we're not supposed to talk about what he writes or when he walks in with a tube of ice cream.
Someone is taunting us with frozen goods.
Look,
as an American, I cannot turn that down.
You have 4 3-0s. I'm digging deep for something interesting to talk about, okay? If Mark walks in with a tube of ice cream, I'm going to talk about it. But we do have 2 base Muta. Nate, you said this couldn't happen.
Well, against the Marauder Rush, it's not the worst thing ever. However, the Liberator gets
got to live to it, though. Look at the natural.
Yeah.
Hellions.
Marauders are pretty good units, just in case you guys didn't know. They're about to get even better.
Why aren't these Hellbats?
This build hit too quickly.
Oh, wow.
There you go. There's the transformation. And Marauder Hellbat push. We don't really ever